Hey, welcome back to another video. I thought of this topic today and actually just recorded this video, so you're seeing it just 2 days later because I have this really bad habit of checking my KDP report income right when I wake up. I don't think it's a good habit. I don't think it's a good habit. I think it comes from I want to have that dopamine hit to see cells, and I need to actually publish books continually. In my mind, I would like to have multiple quality books that sell instead of watching the sales come in. So I wanted to just give you some of the frameworks that I use and that I'm getting back to because I even need motivation to publish books. As you know, I've published almost 300 books in 8 months, and some of them have never sold. Some of them are really bad, and some have taken off like wildflowers. Taken off like wildfire. Wildfire is scarier than wildflowers, right? Okay, so I'm going to share 5 or 6 things with you to help you spark that energy and that perception shift that you need to just get back in the saddle of publishing. So it's important to spend time being creative. And what I mean by that is it's okay to work on covers that are ugly. It's okay to try stuff out. You don't have, pardon me, you don't have to publish everything that you make, but spending time being creative will make you better. I have a degree in fine art, and there is still a lot of untapped formats and mediums that I haven't even touched. But when I really invested myself in learning particular things, I got better. Okay. So spending time being creative and thinking about, the things that light you up is a really important motivation to be able to publish. Spending time being curious and thinking about, what is the best selling book? You go into research mode and you start learning about all these different niches, and you start thinking about a way you want to position yourself. It's really important to be curious because curiosity can also motivate you. The third thing that I believe is important is to study what is working. So look up those areas that you're interested in and look at what the best selling book is. I remember when I got into KDP, like it was years ago, it was 8 months ago, and one of my favorite books has been selling number one for years. It's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. And I know exactly why that book is selling like it is, like hotcakes, because it is so good and he breaks down how to create change in your life in a very simple way. I love junk like that, okay? It's very profound. So when you think about an area that you like and you see a best-selling book, buy it and look through it and see why it's working to get inspiration. This helps you stay curious. This helps you to stay creative, okay? Also, on top of that, go through these best-selling books and see what the bad reviews are. See what is not working in these categories and these top tens, and see what you can learn from what's not working so you can avoid it. The most important thing that I'm seeing on my YouTube presence is how positive people are is a direct result to your success. So even if you haven't published very many books, have the mind frame that it's going to go somewhere, and have the mind frame that you want to actually work hard to make things happen. And I think that staying positive is such an underestimated power. Something else that I've been thinking about is setting publishing goals. And at the beginning of this video, I told you that I check my KDP report too much first thing in the morning. So I think that I'm going to have a goal to here spend time being creative. I have a voice note. I have in my iPhone iNotes. I have a list of all the books that I want to create. I have a spreadsheet of all the books that I want to create. I've looked up the competition for them. I've looked up how many times they're searched on Amazon. So I have that list and I just need to put it together. So as I spend time being creative and curious about it, then I'll be able to increase my publishing goals. So something that I was thinking is that I would like to be able to maybe upload a book a day. Do you guys think that's possible? Do you think that's realistic? Let me know in the comments if you think that that's something, a worthy goal. Like I was thinking I would upload a book before I check my Amazon reports, or I would fix a book in draft. I would do something in a way that produces positive outcomes before looking at my KDP report just to see money. If you guys think that's unrealistic, you got to tell me too, because sometimes I set extreme goals because I love goal setting. I told you, I set my original KDP goal was to have 1,000 books this year. And then I learned the framework and I learned how important quality was. And I was like, But now that I have found a couple successful niches, I have a lot of ideas for books to work on and publish. So I'm not real scared about maybe even one a week. But I mean, last night I was talking with my husband and I thought of an idea. While he was talking, I sat on my laptop and I made the book in 15 minutes and I uploaded it. I don't know if it's going to sell. I'm going to turn on ads for it and I'll let you guys know. We'll call it the 5 minute idea launcher, right? Like we'll see how it went. But an idea will not turn into anything good if it stays in your head. Okay? It's so important to write things down. And I don't know if you guys are religious, but in the Bible has a spiritual creation and then a physical creation. When you read Genesis 1, it's almost like you think the creation's happening twice, and that's not it. It's because everything's created in your mind first. And I believe that that's like eternal, universal principle that we can live by. So stay creative, stay positive, and let me know how you're doing on your KDP journey. Love you guys. Peace out.